Hello comrades, me, a Yorkshireman, now living in Wales, and I hope everybody's okay. So today comrades, I'm going to have a look at Gwynedd Council, for the simple reason is I do feel as if I've ignored the area I live in, because I come under Gwynedd Council. I've not really given them any attention. However, I've got my council tax bill, so we're talking money, so that means you're going to get my interest. And now, guess how much they want? £2,045 and 51p. What for, I'm asking? I'm asking to myself, why is that? So it's gone up a tad. Have I got any better services? No. I still get my bins emptied every fortnight. They're still working on the road, which they neglected for 3 years until we started kicking off. And just to top it all off, the Cambrian line, the train, stops at 7 p.m. in the evening. Apparently that should start again soon. Did the Gwynedd Council really kick off about any of them things? Did they really meet my expectations? Not at all. Now, for some people, let me tell you about Transport for Wales. That is 100% owned by the public. That's me, that's you. So, they really should keep up a good service. Now, Gwynedd Council, they are 100% for net zero and active travel. And from what I can tell, my first instincts and my first look at their website is they didn't really complain about the train stopping, which of course is nonsense because that means that more people will have to use the cars. Right, so where's the net zero fit in with that? Anyway, I'm going to sort of look at the money because I'm then interested to know why do I think it's gone up so much, my council tax bill and everybody else's bill. So what I have done is I've sent them a nice polite email asking them for a detailed breakdown. Folly, you might say. Well, God loves a trier, that's what I'll say to you. I've also done a number of freedom of information requests because some things I'm not sure about. So let's have a look at the money. Let's have a look at the councillors and let's see how much they get. Also, see what else I can find out. So, this is a political structure. I'll show you up there and you can freeze the video, look at it. But I'll read it off for you. Plaid Cymru, those are the ones who control this area. So if you're not happy with any decisions which relate to the council, it is Plaid Cymru. They're the ones to blame. They're the ones to write to. We've got 69 councillors in total, so we've all got one each, so we can write to them. So how did it break down, the 69? Well, Plaid Cymru, they have 46, Independents are 21, which isn't a bad number. We have one Labour, we have one Lib Dem. Right, so as I say, you're literally going to have to blame Plaid Cymru. So if you're thinking, oh, well, sorry, but that's the facts for you. I have to live under it, you have to live under it. And they made the decision to put our council taxes up. They also make a lot of other decisions. But remember, I want to focus on the money. But as I say, I need to do things fairly. I also then looked at the cabinet members. This is the list of the cabinet members, and every single one of them is, guess what, Plaid Cymru. Now, I don't really think that's going to give a balanced approach and represent the needs of the communities, because my approach to all of this at all times is, as a taxpayer, dealing with the public sector and giving money into the public sector, I literally expect a service from the public sector. It's as simple as that. You take me money, I want something back. That's where I come from with most of this stuff. So I then thought, well, how much do the councillors get paid? Now, I did a stint as an independent overview and scrutiny committee member for a council in West Yorkshire. And I thought to myself, well, I didn't get anything for that. Right, so I put my hands up, volunteered, and I did it because I'm a good person. So how much do these local councillors get? Genuinely, I'm surprised. There you go, you get voted on, you put your hand up, backing with a political party, and there you are. Just over £18,000 and a bit more. Right, 18 grand. That's not a bad number. I literally didn't think they got that much. So I am a bit shocked about that. However, don't get any better. So you can see we've got 50 of them on this slide here. So I added that up and that's literally just over £900,000 in wages. We pay them. Right, does it get any better? No, because there's only 50 of them. Remember, we had 69. Where's the others? So if you're the leader of council, you will get a mere 62 grand, or just under £63,000. Again, remember, you've been elected, you put your hands up, you thought you'd be good for the community. I'll be honest with you, that's a pretty good income as that. However, the deputy only gets, get me, just over £44,000. And if you're a cabinet member, wow, if you're a cabinet member, remember the others I showed you? They're only getting a mere, they're getting just over, what is it, £37,000, £799. Ooh, I bet they feel badly done too, don't they? So as I look at these, I'll say this now, so they've got us to give them more money, and I suspect that by the time I've looked into it, they'll have given themselves a pay rise due to inflation, cost of living, and then so they can get that, they then put our council tax up. Because that's how it worked out, literally, with the members of the Senate. And I can't see this being any different. Anyway, I've not finished there. Because if you then a chair, like a chair of a board or committee or whatever, you only end up with a mere just under 28 grand. See? So you get rewarded for all sorts of things. And then we've got these other two here, but one outlier, and this is Deputy Civic Head. Don't know what that is here, but they only get 22 grand. Ooh, that's a pitiful, isn't it, eh? Still more than a councillor. And then, of course, the other bit I didn't notice is if you went on these other boards here, you can then get between £26.25 an hour and up to £33.50 an hour. Again, not bad, is it? Doesn't stop there, though. Does not stop there. Genuinely surprised about this. If you sit on the Snowdonia National Park Authority, you can get extra money. You can freeze this, but the sort of, I don't get this, because if you're on a board and you're doing something, normally it's a set amount, that's it. No, this lot here, it goes between anything from 10 grand down to 4 grand. And if you sit on the fire board or the police board and the rest of it, you can get money for that. As I say, you can stop the slides and examine it yourself. I've not looked at any of the travel costs yet or anything else, but it is on here, but I am interested in that to see what's going on with that, to see if I can see any patterns in it. So you've taken money off me, you've now got my attention. That's all I'm going to say to Gwynedd Council. And it goes on. Right, so I added all these extras up, and that came to just over £72,000. Right, so it's not surprising, literally, it is not surprising that they need more money off us. I'm not sure why. Right, a bit of a short video. As I say, I'm going to do a series of these to about informing myself about what's going on in the area I live in. As I say, the sad thing is, they're not due for election until May 2027. So for me personally, and I would ask everybody else to do with it, let's start getting in touch with our local councillors and make sure that they're starting to do things we want to do, not what they think they should do to us, because that's what's happening at the moment. Right, comrades, thank you for watching. Please tick subscribe and catch you on the other side. Have a good weekend.